What is up, Heifas and friends? Okay, this is our second attempt getting into the not so scary Halloween party here at Disney World, located in Orlando, Florida. Y'all, I tried to get in the party. This was on Friday. It is Sunday now. And y'all, the weather has just been insane. It was pouring rain. And so what we ended up doing was just switching our dates, which is really awesome that Disney allows you, whether it's inclement weather, whether there's a situation that happens, just make sure to go to guest services, which is just outside the main entrance here at Disney's Magic Kingdom, and the cast member will hook you up. Now, here's the caveat to all of that. If you ever find yourself needing to switch a day because of a special ticketed event and there's something that's going on that, you know, prevents you from being able to hang out and do the event right away, be cognizant of the different prices if you try to swap out your day. I say that to say that initially I was like, oh, maybe I should just try again like here in the next couple of weeks, because we have a trip to Southern California coming up, which I'm super excited about. And the ticket cost, in terms of the difference that I would have had to pay, was well over $100. So I'm not about that life. They had availability for today, so I did not have to come out of pocket anything since the ticket prices were the same. So something to pay attention to, depending on what you've paid for a special ticketed event, that you will be expected to pay the difference if you go at a later date and it happens to be more expensive. With that being said, y'all, I cannot wait. This is my third not so scary party in general. Last year we went twice, and last year was my first year going, so I'm excited to be going this year. My co-producer's actually never been to the Not So Scary party, so we are here about an hour or so before it officially starts. And let me show you all what the crowds are giving right now. So you see it's gloomy. It's supposed to be raining again today. So we just cannot escape. It's hurricane season. It just is what it is. But y'all, your girl is ready to go. I am so much more prepared today than I was Friday, because I had no idea the storms were going to be as bad as they were. I have my jacket on. I have my backpack to put my candy or any food that I'm not able to finish off right away. So y'all, I'm good to go, much better prepared. And I am looking forward to walking through the main entrance and the Jack and Sally character meet and greet, which is to your right. As soon as you come in the main entrance, that is already at an 80-minute wait. And y'all, as much as I would love to see Jack and Sally, your girl's not gonna wait 80 minutes, not right now, not on this day. I do have another day that Whitney and I are gonna be coming out here, and so maybe I'll catch it then and do more of the character meet and greets. What we are gonna focus on today, ladies and gents, and our non-binary royalty, we are going to focus on the eats and treats here, because last year, both times that I went, I didn't really get into any of the food. We are going to rectify that. We're not going to make that same mistake, and they actually have some really interesting good eats and treats going on for the Not So Scary party. So we're going to try out some food. Maybe we'll get some interesting drinks. I don't know if there's going to be any Java in our future, but you know what? We're going to see what spooky delights and good treats Mickey and Minnie and the rest of the crew have in store for us. Let's so go ahead and get on this journey and make our way into the party. Friends, we are making our way in, and I just love all the little details. So we have the little double-decker vehicle here that is pointing the way over, which I'm like, don't mind if I do. And especially before it rains. So another bout of rain is supposed to start here within the next hour. So I'm happy that we're here early and that we're just fully prepared. And we may try to go ahead and do Space Mountain, get on a couple of rides that are indoor that could be delayed because of the rain. And y'all, I've already seen some cute costumes, and bless the folks that actually dress up for this, because though right now it is a little bit on the cooler side for Florida, it's still hot and humid.
Oh my goodness.
And we have our DJ over here. Oh my God, he's so cute.
Yes, dedication.
I love it.
Bravo.
Hi. And y'all, look over here.
Wow.
We have Musketeer Pluto. So adorable.
Welcome to the party.
Fellow DJ greeting everyone as we're walking in.
They'll have a party there.
love this, y'all. This is so cute. We have Zurg, we have Woody, we have the whole Buzz Lightyear crew ahead of us. So we'll also be getting into some people watching because I love the folks that make the effort in this weather to dress up. Strategy is going to be, we may go ahead and try to hop on a couple of rides and check out some merch. We're gonna do the candy trails toward the end of the night, so that way we're not lugging around our candy all night, because ain't nobody got time for all that, and I also do not want to pay extra for a locker right now.
Ahead is gonna be where you pick up those trick or treat bags. But first, I do gotta see those purple wristbands.
And y'all, we have our purple wristband here. Oh, here's Cruella. Yes, queen. She's like, I am not standing out in the open getting wet.
We don't like cats. You can keep the cats over there. I'll keep the dog.
Y'all, are you a cat person or a dog person? Cruella's like, we don't do cats over here. Y'all, there was this family that all had their 101 Dalmatians outfit on, and it was so cute. And there's a little girl, she had her wig, her Cruella wig. She looked so adorable. Oh, I couldn't. And I didn't get a chance. If I happen to see her tonight, I'll have to see if I can get just a little bit of footage.
You're welcome. Happy Halloween, guys.
Thank you.
Of course, enjoy your night.
And friends, we have our bag here, so that way we can collect our candy. And this is Brew to You with Mickey and Minnie. And then, let's see, on the other side, we have our Haunted Mansion Gravediggers. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get our candy treat right here. Hi, thank you. All right, y'all, we have our M&M. Let's see what it is, y'all. Let's see what it is, what it's giving. Okay, y'all, so we have a full regular size bag of the caramel M&Ms, which I have never had the caramel M&Ms, so I'm looking forward to trying this out. All right, something different, something new. Members out here greeting everyone. Hi. Thank you. And y'all, I am so awkward, and so is my sister Whitney. So when we decided to switch our days on Friday because of the weather, we were, oh my gosh, y'all, see, I'm getting distracted. So we have a Shrek family in the house right here. Oh my gosh, I love it. So back to the story. We were heading back onto the monorail, and one of the cast members was like, "Boo to you," because you know that's the, you know, what you say. And we're both like, "Okay, thank you." And I'm like, I guess I could also say Happy Halloween back, but it's just one of those like awkward black girl moments that I have all the time when I don't know how to respond. That's why I'm awkward with the character meet and greets if it's the characters that speak. So like the villains or the princesses, I don't know what to say to them. I'm like, "Hey girl," except for Tiana. I was like, "Hey Tiana, I love you, girl." You know, I feel like Tiana and I are besties, so it's easier for me to talk to her. All right, y'all, so we are going to see if Star Traders has some of the merch for the party. And also, ooh, y'all, check this out. There is a Cauldron cold brew. Okay, we may have to try it. See? Oh my gosh, y'all see this candy sundae bowl? I don't know about that one, but that Cauldron cold brew can get it. So y'all, you see, the Lord is like, "Oh, it's okay. I have a lot of stuff on my agenda, but I'm gonna take a brief break and like pause and like hook you up with some coffee," because I wasn't aware that there were actually any specialty coffee drinks. So that could be our Java. Hi. Ooh, okay. So a lot of the same stuff they have over at Disney Springs. Okay, y'all, see some not so scary party stuff. And if you happen to miss one of my last videos, I had a live stream actually, y'all, and we walked all over the world of Disney and saw a lot of the Halloween merch. So check that out, as well as my other like recorded content. We are going to actually look at what's exclusive for the Halloween party over here. So we have one long sleeve. Let's check this out. I did not jack your Crocs. Listen, y'all see my trifling sister? She keeps accusing me of stealing her Crocs, her Halloween Disney Crocs. I did not jack your Crocs.
Right.
But you know what?
Guess what Casper the Friendly Ghost did.
Well, listen, I don't know what you're talking about, heifer, but you can go ahead and get some Crocs right over there. Listen, show the people the shirt, okay? All right, y'all. Oh, that's cute on the back. This is actually cuter in person than what I thought. So it says Boo to You. And this is probably $80 because it's like a Spirit jersey-esque. Y'all, it's $85. We're gonna have to pray. So, y'all, this is a Haunted Mansion theme and it glows in the dark. It's $34.99. And on the back, we have our grave diggers. And I love the kind of stone wash. We have a Hocus Pocus theme. This is the back. This is Party Until the Witching Hour Returns. I think this is really cute. Whitney thinks that this one's just okay. I think this is adorable. And then we have our Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular on here. Very cute. Y'all, look at the ears. These are so cute. And it goes right with that Spirit jersey. And I don't know the price, but because, you know, your girl's a little bit of a connoisseur in dibbling and dabbling in the ears. These are probably also going to be about maybe $34. And then we have a Stitch theme Halloween shirt. This is how I'm going to feel, y'all, by the end of the night. Now, this is not necessarily a Halloween party exclusive, but they have a Starbucks. Like, listen, Starbucks is like, listen, Stanley, we are also going to show you what's up because guess what? You don't have to worry about no leaking when this spills. Y'all, that's the one thing I cannot stand about Stanley's. But look how cute this is. Now, friends, if you are going to one of the Not So Scary party days, or maybe you're visiting from California and you want to take something back for your Oogie Boogie Day, or if you have trick-or-treaters or you want something just fun for display, look at this Boo to You. So this is a Not So Scary party merch exclusive, and this one is $20, so not too bad, y'all. And it's very like lightweight and kind of has like that jacket material. And again, here is Mickey looking so mischievous. And here are a few different pins. So similar to the t-shirt designs, we have Stitch here who's completely passed out. There we go, our little focus came back on. We have our grave diggers here. And then this one I have not seen on, oh wait, no, yeah, our Villains Spooktacular with our favorite witchy sisters here as well. And we have another bag here, and I like that this one is circular in shape, and you can, it looks like, wear it as a little backpack. I thought this was just like a handbag, but you could probably take the straps off and wear it either way. Now, friends, Space Mountain has a unique Halloween overlay, and on the ride it actually plays all spooky music and has like the Halloween lights. So we're actually walking over to Space Mountain just to see if they've already turned it over, and if they have, it was just a 15-minute wait. We're gonna go ahead and hop on that, and we're gonna come back a little bit later to get the merch. So here are just some like pro tips if you are ever going to a special ticketed event, especially if you're coming for the Halloween party specifically. Make sure, take a backpack with you because you're going to get a lot of candy, and you don't want to have to, like this little bag, y'all, you're going to collect so much candy, this little bag is going to be a joke. So have like an extra tote bag, have a backpack where you can put any like special merch in it, so that way you're comfortable as you're walking around, you're not having to like tote around a bag. The other thing you want to keep in mind is to really take advantage. So like I said, last year I missed out on some of the specialty Halloween food, and be careful about getting things that are for the party, that are party exclusive, versus things that you could just get every day. That's probably more applicable to pass holders that are able to come here with a little bit more flexibility than someone else. But you know, just something to keep in mind, because like the cold brew, for example, is not a party exclusive item. And y'all, this is about a 25-minute wait So as soon as we get to somewhat of a stopping point, I will entertain you all with a few more pro tips. Friends, we are getting close, and you can hear the spookiness. I cannot wait. I am so excited. And like, way to set the tone. Like, I love being able to hear the spooky music. And y'all, the queue is moving, so it looks a lot more daunting and intimidating than what it actually is. And you can see it kind of up and above when we have our family dressed out in their Halloween. And y'all, I will definitely show you my shirt. I'm wearing my Not So Scary Party from last year's shirt. And you know, got my little jack-o'-lantern Mickeys. But we're gonna get on this ride. We're gonna enjoy the Halloween overlay. And I'll check back in with you all when we leave Space Mountain. That was so much fun. And essentially what happens is it's just like all spooky music, completely dark. And you know what? I think because we were able to survive that spooktacular ride without getting too frightened, I think that deserves a little bit of a Java, don't you think? So let's go ahead and get that cold brew that we saw on the way into Tomorrowland. Friends, we are going into Auntie Gravity's Galactic Goodies, and we're gonna get our cauldron cold brew. And essentially, y'all, the cauldron cold brew is Joffrey's cold brew coffee with a pumpkin spice foam and Halloween sprinkles. So pretty simple, but if it's good, then that is effective and enough for me. Friends, we have our cauldron cold brew, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this smells so delightful. It smells just like pumpkin pie. So the cream at the top is super fragrant, just the perfect thing to get you in the fall mood. And if you notice here, we have a lot of the Halloween sprinkles, and let me actually shift my camera over to give you all a better view as we're walking over to the lab floor to get some candy. But you see here, we have little pumpkins, we have little ghosts, little bats, so super cute, y'all. About Joffrey. Joffrey, my boo can do me wrong sometimes, so we're gonna see if this cold brew is going to scare us away from trying any more Joffreys for the rest of the night, or if it's gonna put us in that fall Halloween spirit. You all know how we like to do things here at Java and Journeys. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this not so scary adventure. Now y'all, all I'm getting is cold brew, so I'm gonna try to stir this up a little bit more so we can get some of that pumpkin pie action. We're gonna get some of that lovely pumpkin pie cream action going so we can get more of that flavor. Yes, we're gonna stir it up. Stir it up. All right, y'all, let's try it now. That is really good. So if you are into pumpkin pie flavor, you all know my people, we sweet potato pie people. But you know, my family likes to make fun of me and say that it's my lighter skin half that makes me happy with also pumpkin pie. So don't tell my people that my card might get revoked. But this is tasty, y'all. Very simple. Like I said, gives you that perfect pumpkin pie taste. So this one is actually a Joffrey's drink that I happily recommend. We're gonna go ahead and grab our party exclusive Jack Skellington popcorn bucket, which I'm excited about. Here is Jack, and we have him sitting on top of a tombstone, RIP. And y'all, from my POV, this does not hold a ton of popcorn, but this is so cute. And I believe the pumpkin lights up too, so we'll see what Mr. Jack is giving us in the evening. But this is a lot of fun, and this is gonna go really well with my Night Before Christmas display that I have currently on my shelf. So you all stay tuned to some footage of my Halloween/fall decor. Friends, we are over at the Friar's Nook, which is located and Fantasyland, as you can see over here, adjacent to the carousel. And we are going to pick up our chicken wings. Which I cannot wait to try. Now friends, I'm sitting here like, oh, these are our chicken wings, y'all. These are the pork barbecue, almost like short ribs with jalapenos. And I am so excited to try these out. My co-producer was like, oh, I ordered the chicken wings. And I looked at this, I'm like, bruh, these are not chicken wings. These are like the pork barbecue ribs. So anywho, y'all, it doesn't matter. This looks really good. Hopefully it's not dry. And here are a few more delights that we are getting into, y'all. This is a fried pumpkin ravioli. We also have the whoopie pie here and the apple cinnamon donuts. Y'all, I am going to try the pumpkin ravioli first. And here's like a close-up look at this. Y'all, look at all the seasonings at the top. Come on now, focus. Look at that. That looks so delicious. But the question is it going to taste as good as it looks? I think it's good, JD. Y'all, the seasoning is busting. Just a little bit of that Parmesan, the herbs at the top, the sauce. You know, let me show you what it looks like on the inside here. Now, my only criticism is that I wish the pumpkin was a bit more seasoned. But y'all, this is not bad at all. If I had to rate it out of 5 heifas, I would probably give this a solid 3 heifas. Friends, here is our barbecue pork rib. We have our jalapeno, which I like to fondly say jalapeno, right here. Oh, man, I can't even pronounce it incorrectly. It's jalapeno, apparently, okay? Listen, no one would have known that anyway. Look, you see how you have a lot of producers, all right? I have co-producer number 1, co-producer number 2. Y'all, let's get into this and see how good it is. All right, y'all, it's hard for me to film myself eating the ribs as well as like trying to hold the camera, so I'll just tell you right now, they're not bad. I wish they actually had a little bit more sauce. It's a little dry. So 2 heifas, not terrible. And I almost wish I had more jalapenos. The jalapenos give it a nice little kick, and because they're pickled, they're not super spicy. It gives it that nice like additional flavor. But yeah, it's just she a little dry. She just a little dry, so we need a bit more sauce on that. So 2 heifas. Y'all, here is our apple cinnamon donut. Look at that caramel sauce just, again, glistening, making this donut look like a cute little snack. Yeah, that's good. So y'all, I was a little bit concerned because my co-producer saw or heard reviews about the donuts, and people were saying that it was dry. This batch that we were able to get warm, moist. Y'all, look at this. Cooked perfectly, crispy on the outside, soft, pillowy on the inside. You have chunks of apple. Y'all, this is definitely 4 out of 5 heifas. I like this one better than the pork ribs. Last, but certainly not least, y'all, we have our caramel whoopie pie. And y'all, I was able to just slide my fork through like a hot knife going through butter. So I have a feeling that she is going to be moist. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. Let me tell you, these desserts are slaying. 4.5 heifas. I think I like that one better than the apple cider donuts, but the apple cider donuts were bomb. My co-producer actually did not like them. So, of course, you know, everyone's tastes are different, but I really like that. So out of everything on there, I would say the thing I liked least were the barbecue ribs. What I probably like the most, maybe the whoopie pie, yeah. But overall, not disappointed and can't wait to try a few more treats. But y'all, we need to go ahead and hightail it because we're gonna try to catch the first parade coming through. And now that the evening is near, y'all, look at the back of Cinderella's castle. I don't remember this green aura and glow around it, so I love the lighting. It's me, the best soundtrack, period.
You get the message that I'm trying to send. I'm not there to spell element over my head, and you know I'm going all of the way to the end. To stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout it out. Tonight is the only face that you see. Gonna stand out, say no, it's me. It's really not so scary.
We burn the city, we're really a right, bring up the hard to show home. Rascals, villains, and devils, we really got to bring up.
Here we go.